Moana here. Today we are doing Maui's secret identity, or my Maui theory on Moana. Now, this theory will be Maui's secret identity, which I think it is his past life. Now, today's theory we'll talk about how Maui is the Moana's dad, the chief of the village, best friend, and how he died. Now, I don't have much evidence here, but I'm going to be talking about how Maui was the best friend from the chief, from Moana's dad, the chief, and Moana. Okay, let's get right on to the theory. My first evidence is that throughout the story, Maui says he had a family. He used to have a family. He used to be human. So that's my first evidence, and that evidence will be pointed to my other piece of evidence when the scene where the chief's best friend drowns. He said that something happened, that he got washed up and something, that he drowned. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments below, but I remember him saying that he drowned and everything blacked out and he became a demigod. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments below. And since he drowned, it could connect to when the chief's best friend died, because the chief never said his name. Now you might be saying, how is Maui his best friend? But there's a legend about him, and hasn't he told Moana yet? Now here's my thing to that. Maui probably had a different name when he was in human form. He said, to my calculations, that he blacked out and then suddenly became a demigod. He said he was human, but he never said his actual name in human, or did he? But either way, it probably means that he had a human name, and when he drowned, then the demigods chose his name as Maui instead of his human name, and that became dead, so the chief wouldn't know that his best friend is actually dead. But would he recognize his body? You also may been thinking at home right now. Now, that could probably has changed as well. He could have probably had a different body since he already died. So, yeah, think about that with the tattoos and everything. And that's coin. Now let's review. Maui drowned. He was a human. He became the chief's best friend. Drowned, going on a sail. Blah 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 blah. He became Maui. Had a different body. Had a different name. Became a demigod. Become a legend. And that's where Moana comes in. Now, how would Maui become a demigod if he was a human form? Now, this goes all to bloodlines right here. This is where you should take notes, people. There's another theory by Game Theory, shouts to Game Theory, or someone else, the Federator, which said that Moana is a demigod as well, because she went to the realm of monsters, which no mortal would be able to see or survive to tell the story. So here's my thing. The chief, or the mother, is a demigod as well, which became, well, I'm probably wrong. Watch the theory on how Moana becomes a demigod and blah 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 stuff. There, how she becomes a demigod, and since she's a demigod, but how would Maui become a demigod if he's not in the bloodline of Moana? Now here's where things get interesting. They probably had a probably His best friend could have been his brother. You know, your brother could be your best friend or someone else. But that goes all accordingly. But what I think it is that his family, that his grandfather was Moana's grandmother. Moana's grandfather was Maui's father. I don't know anymore. But either way, I have two theories. The grandfather that was never shown was Maui's father, or my people's. It could be that the chief's best friend was his brother. We never know. That's my evidence to show. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if for the chance to grow. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.